Roman Reigns and the new Shield unleash hell on Seth Rollins. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. The WWE Universe is in chaos. The echoes of betrayal thunder through the arenas. And at the center of the storm stands Roman Reigns, reborn, reinvigorated, and now more dangerous than ever. But this isn't the Roman you once knew. No longer flanked by the wise counsel of Paul Heyman or shielded by the bloodline of Solo Sikoa, Roman has rewritten history. Because he didn't return alone. He brought the new Shield. And their target, Seth Freakin Rollins. This is the story of how Roman Reigns and the new Shield unleashed absolute hell on Seth Rollins, and why nothing in WWE will ever be the same again. The return of the tribal nightmare. The roar of the crowd shook the foundation of WWE Raw on June 30, 2025. The lights went black, smoke filled the stage, the familiar, thumping bass of Roman Reigns' theme music hit, and the arena exploded. After months of silence, after betrayal by Paul Heyman and the bloodline, after being dethroned at WrestleMania by Cody Rhodes, the tribal chief had returned. But this Roman was different. He wasn't dressed in the golden glove or adorned in Samoan royalty. No, he walked down the ramp in tactical black. A vest, gloves. Behind him, two shadowy figures marched in unison, hoods up, faces down. As Roman stood in the center of the ring, he picked up the mic and growled. Roman Reigns, y'all forgot who I am. You forgot what I built. The bloodline didn't make me, I made them. But now, I don't bleed for anyone. I'm not here for family. I'm not here for legacy. I'm here for war. He pointed to the ramp. Roman Reigns taunted. I brought back the justice this company forgot. I brought back the punishment. I brought back the hunt. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the new Shield. The lights flickered. The two men behind him revealed themselves. Braun Breaker, the powerhouse. Ruthless, a machine of destruction. Carmelo Hayes, slick, technical, deadly with every move. The new generation of violence had arrived, and Seth Rollins was their first target. Why Seth Rollins? Rewind the clock just 1 year. Seth Rollins stood tall as World Heavyweight Champion. He danced. He laughed. He built Monday Night Rollins. And who stood across from him at Survivor Series in War Games? Roman Reigns. The bloodline fell that night. Seth pinned Solo. Roman walked out alone. But that pinfall, that was the last straw. In Roman's eyes, Seth Rollins didn't just beat a faction. He humiliated the legacy Roman built. But it wasn't just about that. Years of betrayal still boiled in Reigns' soul. 2014. The original Shield. I didn't forget the chair shot to my back. Roman's voice echoed in promo after promo. He remembered Seth splitting the Shield. He remembered Seth calling himself the architect. Roman remembered how Seth sold their brotherhood for power. And now Roman had built a new army. Not for titles. Not for glory. For vengeance. The first strike. It happened on the July 7th episode of Raw. Seth Rollins was mid-promo, talking about rebuilding the brand, bringing in new challengers, and being a fighting champion. Then the lights dimmed. The crowd screamed in confusion. From behind, like ghosts in black, Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes appeared in the ring. Boom. Superkick. Boom. Spear. Rollins was ambushed. Then the arena darkened again. And when it lit up, Roman Reigns stood over Seth, mic in hand. Roman Reigns, you thought you'd never pay for what you did to me. This isn't about titles anymore, Seth. This is about justice. The kind only I can deliver. Shield bombed through the announce table. The crowd was in shock. Rollins was stretchered out, clutching his ribs. Seth's fight back. The one-man revolution. But if there's one thing Seth Rollins never does, it's stay down. The next week, battered and bruised, Seth walked to the ring with a steel chair in hand. Seth Rollins, you want justice, Roman. You want vengeance. Then you better bring more than those two rookies. I took down the bloodline. I carried this company when you were hiding, and I damn sure won't be silenced by a ghost from the past. The challenge was clear. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. WWE SummerSlam 2025. But Roman wouldn't make it that easy. The war before SummerSlam. In the following weeks, chaos ruled WWE. Braun Breaker destroyed Seth's allies. Sami Zayn was injured in a backstage brawl. Ricochet was laid out by Carmelo Hayes in a steel pipe ambush. Roman's plan was working. Isolate Seth. Break his body. Break his spirit. Each week, the new Shield made the arena feel like a war zone. Triple H held emergency meetings. The locker room was split. Some respected Romans, warrior justice. Others feared the rise of a dictatorship. And Seth, he showed up every week. Bleeding, limping, laughing in their faces. SummerSlam, the war of retribution. The stage was set. Detroit. 80,000 fans. Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns, no disqualification. Before the bell rang, Roman picked up the mic. Roman Reigns, there's no bloodline, no Usos, no Solo, no Heyman, there's just justice now. The bell rang. Seth launched at Roman like a missile. The match was brutal. Tables shattered, steel chairs bent, kendo sticks cracked across backs. But then, the numbers game returned. Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes rushed the ring again. And this time, Seth was ready. From the crowd, Jey Uso. Then, Kevin Owens. The arena exploded as chaos reigned. What followed was carnage. Everyone brawled around the ring. But as the dust settled, Roman speared Seth through a flaming table. 1, 2, 3. Roman stood tall, arm raised, the new Shield behind him. But Seth was laughing. Through bloodied lips, he shouted, "Seth Rollins, you'll never break me, Roman. You'll never be him." A new reign begins. After SummerSlam, Roman declared his new era, the Shield Empire. The WWE landscape shifted overnight. Braun Breaker claimed the Intercontinental Championship. Carmelo Hayes took down Trick Williams for the United States title. Roman, he set his eyes on the World Heavyweight Championship. But Triple H issued a warning. Triple H on Raw. "This isn't the Roman Reigns of old. This is a warlord, and I won't let WWE fall under tyranny again." But the fans were torn. Some cheered Roman's rise, admiring the return of the warrior. Others booed, seeing a dictator in black. Meanwhile, Seth Rollins, though not champion anymore, became something even more powerful, a symbol of resistance. Survivor Series, Final Justice. The final chapter built itself. Team Roman, the new Shield, vs. Team Seth, the Resistance. The War Games match was announced. Inside the double cage, carnage ensued. Roman, Breaker, Hayes, and a mystery fourth, Jacob Fatu, a monster cousin, brutalized everything. Team Seth included Jey Uso, Kevin Owens, and LA Knight. Chairs, tables, chains, every man bled, but in the end, Seth Rollins pinned Roman Reigns. With the exact same move he used back in 2014, the curb stomp. Full circle, a WWE forever changed. This wasn't just a feud. This was vengeance, legacy, brotherhood shattered and rebuilt in fire. Roman Reigns and the new Shield carved a path of violence never seen before. But Seth Rollins didn't die. He became unbreakable. The question now is, what happens next? Will Roman rebuild again? Will the new Shield claim all the gold? Or will Seth Rollins rise with a new resistance? If you thought the Shield was history, you were wrong. This is just the beginning. The new era of WWE isn't red or blue. It's black and vengeance. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insane WWE storylines and reactions. Until next time, believe in the new Shield.